Hi guys! Welcome to the 3-marker challenge! My name is Emily. Today we're doing the 3-marker challenge. Basically, what the 3-marker challenge is you select 3 markers completely at random, usually blindfolded, and whatever 3 markers that you choose to use, that you randomly choose in my little box there, is the 3 markers that get used in your drawing. Now, what you can do is you can use those 3 markers entirely. You must use all 3 that you select. You must use them. You can use just those 3, or you can sketch out your drawing and ink it with normal drawing pencils and with fine liners like these. And sometimes you can also add little finishing touches. Like I'll probably use my white gel pen, just to add a little highlights here and there if I so need to. If I feel like I need to. I'll get these 3 down here as well. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna blindfold myself and then I'm gonna select my 3 markers. So I've got 3 different types of markers in this box. I've got Copics, Letrasets, Pro markers, and Spectrum Noir markers. They're all alcohol based, so they'll mix perfectly fine together. I've mixed up that box quite a lot. So blindfolded. I can barely breathe, but I can't see, so that's fine. So let's go in and get our first marker. I hope we get something good, guys. Okay, first marker. Don't know what it is. What's the next one gonna be, guys? Let's hope we get 3 good colors. In we go. This one. This color. I don't know what it is. There it goes. Where's the other one? Where'd I put it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. And the last one is gonna be let's go for this one. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's our 3 markers chosen, guys. So let's see what we got. I hope it's something good. Okay. Oh, okay. So I got a B60 Copic Chow. It's pale blue grey, which is actually more of like a very light lilac, actually. I got an IB1, which is quite similar to this one. Oh no. But then we have an OR3, a bright orange. Okay, so these are the 3 markers that I will be using in my drawing. I don't know what I'm going to draw yet. I'm going to have to think. Oh man. Well, at least they go together, right? Okay, so BRB, guys.
Hi there, guys. Voiceover mode here. So, as you can see, I am now colouring in the drawing that I did. I want to speak a little bit about what I did draw. So, when I selected my 3 colours, obviously I didn't know what colours I was selecting, but I got these 3 colours that they kind of went together a little bit. So I got bright orange, I got this lilac type colour, and a sort of like a really light green as well. Now I decided I wanted to use the orange for her hair. I know I wanted to draw hair and I wanted to make it orange. And so I had a look, I had to think about what I wanted to draw, and I was like, I really want to draw a messy bun. I haven't drawn one before. So I was like, why not do something different? Especially since this is a challenge. So I was like, why not challenge yourself and do something new? Something that you haven't done yet. And so I did. And I think it turned out really, really well. I really like how I drew. I used my Faber-Castell artist pens to ink it. I started off with my small nib, which is probably like a 1.3. A 1.3? Sorry, no, a 0.3. And then I went over some areas with my brush pen. Faber-Castell do a brush inking pen. It's great. I love it. And then that's how I got that effect. Those dark parts. That's where I put the brush pen in, just to give some help to shading. Cause with that orange, I found that it didn't really darken that well when I was going in the hair, which was quite annoying. Because usually with the Spectrum Noir markers, they're usually pretty good at making tone in with the marker itself without having to use a different one. But with that orange one, that was, I suppose, the exception to the rule. So I'm leaving, if you notice, I've left a few places kind of blank. And those will be for the highlights that I'll go into later on in a little while. But I do like the colours that I got. The orange really makes the drawing stand out, because it really pops, you know? Makes it interesting. Coming up my camera actually ran out of space in its SD card, so all you'll see in this is me putting this colour up on the top part of the bun. I'm using the light lilac-y Copic marker that I have just to go in on the highlights, because I thought that would be pretty nice. Because I tested it out on just on a test piece of paper, and I liked it, so I decided to do it on the actual one. And there we go. The camera ran out of space. Yeah, you didn't miss much. You only missed a little bit of the top part of the bun being done in there. Now I was just going over there for a little bit there, just going over what I'd done before. And now I'm starting on with the green onto her skin. I didn't really get a skin tone colour, so I was trying to think, what can I use the green for? So I was like, you know what, we'll use it for her skin to do the shadows. And I actually really like it. I really like how I done this. I think the green really made good shadows, a good shadow colour for her skin. And I managed to really bring it out, like I really managed to get the shadows in there. And the green was really nice at getting a dark tone in it by just going over it again. It also helps that these markers, they like to take off the line art ink off sometimes and then put it into the colour. That sometimes happens. It can sometimes make the drawing look a little bit messy, but in this case it actually helped me create tone in her skin, because there wasn't much there to do with her skin, so it was going to be really hard to create tone and stuff. So I'm actually kind of really glad that the ink actually kind of smudged off from my line art. And I just go over it a couple of times just to get some parts really dark, just to make it sort of pop. If you've noticed that sometimes maybe more to the right and just colouring on there. That was just me trying to cleanse my nib, because I felt like sometimes I got too much of the liner ink stuck on my pen's nib, so I would try and clean it a little bit. Here I am, I'm using the Copic marker just to colour in her eyes a little bit, and I used it for the lips as well, because I was like, what colour can I make her lips? And I was like, I can't really make orange, so I decided to use the Copic. I also tried to make the Copic colour there a little bit darker, but I didn't really succeed in there. I don't actually really like Copics all that much, so I much prefer my Spectrum Noir markers. They're so much easier to use. They really are so easy to use instead of the Copics. I don't like Copics at all. I was just going in there to make the whole thing darker. And now I'm just adding some highlights using my white gel pen, which is allowed for this challenge, by the way. There is no set rule on it, so it's allowed. I'm just going in, just make it look a little bit brighter in areas, because I kind of dulled down the highlights with the Copic marker. I thought it would turn out lighter than it actually did next to the orange. I did try it out a test piece of paper, but I didn't use marker paper, so what I forgot is on marker paper, colours can look a little darker than it does on normal paper. So it was a good thing that I went in and used my white gel pen just to make the highlights pop out a little bit more. I think this just turned out so well, you know? And then the camera's going to run out in a second again, and I'll be back in just a moment.
So that's it, guys. That's me done the 3 marker challenge. Here it is. Oh, will it focus? Camera, focus. There we go. Whoa. Sorry, just trying to get you guys to see it. Ah, 3 marker challenge complete. Haha. I really enjoyed this challenge. It was a challenge. Fancy that. And yeah, the colours that I got, they were alright actually. They were okay. This one's actually more of a green rather than a bluey lilac like this one is. But this one was more of a green. As you can see, I used it on the skin. And this was interesting. I might do it again at some point. But yeah, so just keep an eye out. I'll probably do more challenges, art challenges like this, like maybe the 1 marker challenge. Or the Crayola challenge. I mean, I have Crayola markers sitting right next to me here, so I might do that. Or you can post suggestions in the comments below of what challenges you want me to do, drawing wise, like the blindfold challenge as well. Oh, I would like to do that one. That would be fun. I've done that before, but not recorded. So yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Nah. Yeah, I don't have to. So yeah, that's that challenge over. So I'll see you guys. Bye!